Welcome back, everyone, to Sonic Frontiers. Last time, I spent like 30 minutes in levels 1 and 2 to show off everything in there. This time, we're going to explore around, I believe it's Kronos Island for a little bit. Kronos Island. Yeah, that one. We're going for the Green Titans, I believe, in names. I can't remember if Kronos is spelled with a K or a C. At least the Grecian translation to English. Or is it called Hellenic? I don't know. Words. Oh, I forgot to change my settings. And screw it. Well, I will play on ice controls for a while. Screw it. By the way, when you're running around the islands, look for those little blue things with the cyber stuff on it, and side loop around them. They usually have those little heart things that are needed to progress the story. Yeah. So I want to show off something real quick. When you're boosting and then you jump, you see how it kind of cuts momentum? But if you, oh, it's gonna be kind of hard to show like this. There's a good place I can do it. Right here. Maybe. Okay, it's not gonna let me do it. I was gonna try and show off the double jump carrying the momentum instead of the first jump carrying it, but it seems like that's not gonna happen. Also, music note. Ooh, Planet Wisp. Oh, as much as I would love to play that, I won't be doing that. I already think I'm in a copyright minefield with my little announcement of this game. Ah, I see. This is going to be the first death. Cool. Gonna let you know, guys. Sonic's really hard to control sometimes, especially with these physics I have on. They do not like to play well with me, for me, or any way around it. I wish to do that. How does one do this one? Ah, I see. By not being blind, that is how. Or I'm still blind. Okay. Ah, I see. It's this little fan thing here that manages to make it in every game I've ever played of this. And how that fan must be blowing really hard in order to get a creature of this size up onto these floating platforms. Oh, the ice controls. Oh, why? Why did I do this to myself? It didn't give it to me, and it killed me! I'm gonna change this back real quick. I'll be back. Alright, look, I actually stopped now. So in regular gameplay outside of cyberspace, I set the deceleration back to 50. Because, you know, I'm a man of many things. Much patience when it comes to my own mess-ups. Not one of them. Okay, it still didn't give me the boost panel, but I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I don't care that much. Alright. Ah, I see. Something I've done before. Cool. Yeah, I want to get lost in this place a lot, because this place is just very big. Oh, this collectible. Cocoa! Gather Cocoa to strengthen Sonic. These creatures are called the Coco. They seem to be lost. Locate their elder and return them to him. The elder will surely offer a reward for their return, whether increasing Sonic's speed or reading capacity. Okay. These collectibles are adorable, but also highly infuriating at some points, because there are some Coco that you're just like, how in the shit do I get you? And you will never find out, because you will never get them. Just, yeah. Pick these guys up while you can. They're very, very important. Now then, you see the yellow flashing exclamation mark? Yeah, it's telling me I have a skill that I can get. Grab Phantom Rush as soon as you can. It is one of the best skills in the game. It allows you to output way more damage than you should be able to. Anytime you're fighting anything, it makes everything way easier. Also, from here on, Sonic is free to explore the island and gather Chaos Emeralds. Try solving nearby challenges to avoid getting lost. This will unlock more of the map and show more paths forward in Sonic's blah blah. And ignore the treasure box and the chicken box, and no, nobody uses photo mode. Okay. Tutorials! Out the ass! So, one thing, whenever you sit still long enough, all the Coco that you have collected will show up, and they will do dances for you, because they are adorable. See? And they'll even follow you around. They are absolutely adorable, and I love collecting them. There's so many things I want to show off here. Let's do this little challenge first. Using map markers and blah blah blah. Streets and ancient rails. Seeds and hermit cocoa. Yeah, ignore that. That's another upgrade thing. Now, I want to pop up the map. This is something that you can only do when you, so when you 100% all the levels all over the map, you can start to fast travel. It can be useful on occasion. Now, so, you see how on the top left I no longer have max capacity rings? Yeah, I'm back to this basic bitch speed. But yeah. Every time you hit 400 rings, that screen pops up. Unless you go into your settings. Because you can turn that off. Turn off the power boost scene. Yes. That makes it so that if you happen to get hit mid-combat, and then you just kind of decide to sit here and charge up rings and everything, it will not show that scene. You'll have to pay attention to the top right, top left corner, or whatever it is. and do the thingy, but honestly, it's not that bad. Now! See, that's supposed to be the way forward, and that's the little guy. I'm ignoring this. I'm going to go do this. Asura! Now, there is a way to recover in midair, and if you do that, you can launch yourself back up to the top of this guy. I don't remember how it is that you do it, but there is a way to do it. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was about, but that was certainly a thing. Alright, cool. It's wanting to be a bitch. Got it. Say hello to the bad part of these controls. They are very, very slippery and very annoying. But Silent gives you a bunch of rings back, so there's basically zero consequence. I don't know why Sonic's not homing attacking, but okay, whatever that was about. Alright, that's not supposed to do that. It just decided to freak out, I guess. Because it's all weird. I've never had it do that before. He just decided to not respond. I don't understand why. That's how we do it. So if you boost, you can recover from it. This is the easy way to fight this thing. Yeah, so you saw the way I was able to recover from that really easy. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do that. Yeah, it's just not wanting to cooperate with me right now. And acting annoying. And Asura is down. Yeah, no, if you're fighting that thing and you want it to go down easy, just boost right after you regain control of Sonic, and you should be able to recover and then double jump back up onto the thing. Right, so you notice how it did the sound effect once I hit max rings again? Now I'm back up to full speed. That's the thing. Also, that cloud thing, I don't want to fight. Actually, I can fight that now. I'm getting Sonic Boom. So, I want to fight this and try and show you guys the normal way. Look at that. Look how miserable that is. Gotta do this one at a time, and it's very annoying, and you just don't want to do it. So, here's the easy way. There you go! The easy way to deal with those things. They suck, and I hate them, so I don't fight them there. Sonic Boom is also a very easy way to air stall if you ever need to do that for one reason or another. This thingy! No matter what you do, can't hurt it. So, you gotta side loop it. It gets naked. After a second, the thing will come back down, and when it comes back down, it will hurt. So, do as much damage as you can, dodge out of the way when it's done. Mini roundy. kind of keep doing that. Do not stand underneath it when that thing falls back down, because that will still hurt. So, easy way to do it. You can also do the Sonic Boom trick, but Sonic Boom does do less damage in the long run. So, while it's got range, it's also got a weakness issue. What do I want to do here? So, I can either go do that thing, the thing that I'm supposed to do, or you drop this cool time trial thing. Grab the balls! You grab the balls and go do little things all around, they will give you a score multiplier. Max out the score multiplier while just picking up random stuff and fighting enemies, you will get points. Higher the points, very rewarded me. See, right now I'm only at a C. Get points from doing rings and completing these little things. You also get points from just moving around and everything. Ignore that. And look, yes, ranking. These are everywhere, all over the island. You've only got like a minute or so to do them, and when you are done, it will bring you right back here. So these are spread absolutely everywhere. You got one here, and you got a time trial over here at the start, and they are just everywhere. So, now we're going to move on to the actual important part of the game. The main story. You know, the thing that we've been ignoring this entire time? Yeah, it's time that we go do that. But only after I look my absolute best. And by that, I mean make it look like I'm not homeless and I've actually got some cash.
Amy? Is that you?
Hello? Is someone there? Help me!
Hang on. Maybe messing with the ruins will fix things.
So, I wanted to point out something. You see right above where it says press X to talk? The hearts needed 0. Those hearts are the little collectibles you find all around the island. So, you get those hearts from completing these things, or by doing side loops. Those are the only two sources that I really know that you can get them from. So go around and complete the little challenges as fast and as much as you can, so then you can continue on with the story. Because the story is locked completely behind doing those little things and getting those hearts. So if you want to move on with your life, you have to do that stuff.
Sonic, are you alright?
Me? You're the one who's only half here.
I feel fine, but that energy that was holding me prisoner went into you.
I've been infused with weird zappy stuff before. Besides, I feel like it gave me some kind of boost.
Well, in that case, we need to get moving. If I was trapped, I'm sure Tails was too.
Good call. I'll scout around and find you later. Deal?
Deal. Be careful.
Careful? Where's the fun in that?
There's no fun to be had there.
You are the key. Be empowered with this technique.
So, that thing that was just given to us, Grand Slam, is one of the coolest things that we can get in the game. Because it does a shit ton of damage. It's incredible and absolutely just awesome. Like, seriously. Amy's memory tokens. Yeah, the heart things. Now, the only reason I got through that first bit so easily right out the gate is because I start out with extras because of the DLC. You don't need the DLC to get that stuff that early if you just want to sit and do side loops or by going around and picking up the little trick tokens by, you know, actually playing the game. Now, we got a couple options here. We can run around the island a little bit more, or we can go do the levels. I actually want to run around the island a little bit. I like doing these puzzles, because the puzzles are awesome. I want to do a whole lot of the map stuff. Because the map is just nice to have stuff for.
Oh man, that's just begging to be climbed. Imagine the view.
We'll do that here in a second. Now, purple coins. These are fishing tokens. You pick these up and you use it to buy bait and stuff at one of the things later. Now, if you press this, get up here, Okay, these little dudes are important. Those are big cocoa. They're worth a lot. And I believe you need them to 100% the game. The little cocoa, not so much. The big cocoa, yeah. I believe... Okay, we're in here. So there's supposed to be a little icon that says, hey, there's a big cocoa here. Although it might not show up till later. But as you saw when I went up that ramp, my momentum got all weird. And it sent me way higher than it should have, and I got launched up. You can manipulate the momentum in this game and the speed and everything else to do really crazy stuff. I will be real, I am not great at doing it. But I will try and do it as much as I can just to kind of show it off. Okay, we're doing this slow. Okay, what was this one? Okay. Ah! Okay, this is just a reach the goal kind of thing. You gotta get there before time runs out. Which, while we're in the super boost state, is not difficult. Like, seriously, look at that. Shut off something? Oh! Whoa, I kinda got jump scared by that. What's up, dude? Right, that's Squid. Can we do him yet? Yes, we can. Alright, cool. Before you hop on this path, I recommend having a infinite boost ready. You're going to need it to keep up with them at this initial point. Maybe not if you are able to stay at full rings, but... This is Phantom Rush. Yeah! This dude's not hard, just kind of quick step with left and right bumpers or whatever key lines you got on. Just dodge the bullets, go into the loopy-loops. Defeating him as one of the Guardians will give you one of those. Now these things, these are the explosive wheel things. Ignore them. They just blow themselves up. Don't bother trying to fight them. There's no real reason to, because they will just... Yeah, just... And just kind of run away from that. Is look, they'll just go Beyblade on you, and they'll just keep spinning around. Okay. Yeah, and then they'll eventually explode. It's not worth it. Just kind of avoid them. More heart tokens. Let's go climb the tower. Actually, we'll do this thing first. Coco! A lot of Coco, actually. Alright. This is easy. Hold boost to win. Just like every Sonic game before this one. Except Unleashed. That's because Unleashed was the best. Pick this thing up. Over here. And now, see this glass stuff? Sometimes you can run on it, sometimes you can't. It's finicky. Now, I'm gonna go run up this tower. That is a time trial. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna be doing all of these because if you do all the time trials, I'm pretty sure it doesn't give you anything. And I'll be real, even if it does, it's just going to be mostly the same thing over and over again, just with different areas and a couple different tricks. It's really nothing super special. Now, this part, you can climb these towers, and they will sometimes have cool stuff. And if you catch it at just the right time, you can make it so that you get a huge boost of speed when you're wall running. Only sometimes, though. If I remember right, there is a way to get up here the rest of the way. There we go. At the very top of this tower is Fist Bump from Sonic Forces, I believe. And while we're up here... Look at all of that. Isn't that awesome? There's so much of this island to explore that we haven't even approached touching yet. We've been here for an hour and a half. At least I've been here for an hour and a half total, because I'm doing 2 episodes today. So yeah. Just awesome, just looking at that. And, another thing to note, there is more than one way to skin the cat, as they say. You can climb up this tower several different ways each time. Each one will leave you with different stuff. Now, I believe this is the time trial to get to the top of the tower? Right? Yes, it is. This is the time trial that makes me go to the top. Which you already saw the route that I take. I might try a different one, it just kind of depends. I guess I'm taking a different route. Yeah, if you're not boosting on that wall, you can just jump off and then boost back into it, and you will get the boost bonus. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of finicky. Now, this This puzzle, I think, is the next one I want to do. Well, yeah, the sidestep one. I just kind of hang out in the middle one because that's the fastest way to get places. Just kind of sidestep back and forth into the middle one just because then you can get to the other ones faster. And sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll step on the middle one when you need to. Pretty neat, right? And see, even after, like, just barely doing a couple things, I've already completely changed how I fight these things. Originally I used to just kind of spam homing attack. Now I just kind of swap it up. I dodge, I hit him with the sonic boom, sometimes hit him with the psi loop. The interconnectedness of this game's combat system is nice. It's very fluid and it feels good. It's a very good combat system. It's kind of bare bones, but that's something I like about it. Now, up on top of this. On the side of the tower is a little heart thingy that we had tried. Now, okay, I guess we're doing this. If you're skilled, you can land on that grind rail, and if you land on it, you will get the heart from it. Now, something else I want to show off. If you psi loop the side, you can break their feet, and it'll give you a portal here. Which you can do to both feet. As far as I'm aware, the Asura is the only enemy in the game that lets you do stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure on that, so feel free to fact check me. But I'm 90% sure that he is the only one that lets you do stuff like that. Yeah, you see how the sonic boom let me stay out of the damage area? Now I can just kind of jump up his arm and just kind of hang out here. And instead of getting in there and risking anything, I can just kind of hit it from the side and... See? It's dead. Different enemies, different strats, every time you level up. It's pretty neat. Now, got a lot of portal gears, so we should go do some levels. But before we do that, I want to go this way. It's kind of hard to remember, I don't have the map.
Eggman tech. Seems abandoned, though. Still, I better keep on my toes.
I forgot Eggman's out here. Poor Ivo, don't know where he's at. Now, if I remember right... Oh, yeah, we should probably do that. There are some missions that are time-gated. So, there are some that only appear at night, some that only appear at day. So, if it is night and there happens to be a night mission nearby, probably just go ahead and do it, so you don't have to wait till later. Because there is no way to speed through the day and night cycles. It is just what you can see. Ah, I see. There's no, like, a waiting system. It's if you need it to be night, you have to sit there and wait for it to be night. And I believe nighttime is only about 10 minutes and daytime about 20. So for a full day rotation, it's 30 minutes. So just take care of the challenges that require night when you can. Otherwise, it takes a while. Or don't. You don't gotta listen to me, Annie. I'm just a big dummy. Hermit Coco. We talked to Hermit Coco. Look at that magnificent beard this man has. Don't think we've met. Just like the Coco, you have touched the digital dream. Unlike most, I know how to listen to it and hear some of its secrets. To hear it properly, though, I must keep to myself. Call me a hermit if you like. It is the path I've chosen. Have you found any seeds in your travel? You mean those things that the robots sometimes drop? Indeed, I will unlock their power and pass it on to you. So by turning those seeds into Hermit Coco, Sonic defense and power levels will increase. Give me more seeds and I will give you more power in return. Seeds of power will make you strike harder, seeds of defense will make you sturdier. It's pretty cool, and so are you, Hermit. Oh ho ho, it all comes from listening to the whispers of the digital dream. You have wells of untapped potential, but I cannot reach them. Dang, know anybody who can. Unfortunately, seek out my sibling, the Elder Coco. They can likely unlock your inner strength. And come back and see me so I can be sure they did it right. I am tired and return to the dream. Let me rest, child. So there are 2 level up guys on the map, and they are everywhere. So there's the Elder Coco, well, the Hermit Coco's here, and Elder Coco is somewhere over here. But they do have a couple of other places that they go to. So, yeah. Now I want to hop on here. I already messed up. Yeah, so you have to stay on the floor the entire time. If you jump off and land on a diagonal spot, it does not count. It doesn't work that way, as much as I wish it did. But in order for that to be correct, you have to stay grounded. Now. Yeah. Right up here. Get to it. Hey, Coco. Right up here, at the very top of this thing. Music note. Kronos Island, level 2nd movement. At the top of these towers is a whole bunch of other stuff. All you. Sometimes that jump can be a little bit finicky and it won't give you the homing attack, but other times it will. It's kind of picky. Now... That sonic boom spam is something that you can only do in low levels. When the enemies get to higher levels and you don't have the attack power, it will fall off pretty quick. Which one is this? Oh, it's this one. Oh, okay, I just fell through the map. Got it. It's great. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it don't like you. Another reason to do all of those little puzzles and things is they will always drop a seed for you to use. Okay, that. Now, there's one last thing I want to show off. Over here. This is Elder Coco. So, well, hello there, quick little fella, aren't you? Name's Sonic, that says it all. You don't seem like the rest of these little masked guys. We are called Coco, we've endured since ancient times. My name has been lost in time, so please simply call me Elder Coco. It's been my job to look after all the little ones, but over time I've lost track of so many. Sonic, may I ask you to return my charges to me? Sure thing, Gramps. If I see any while I'm helping my friends, I'll bring them back to you. Ah, a true hero. I will happily reward you for your efforts. Let me see, I can do two things for you. Increase your speed or raise the maximum capacity of your rings. Cool, let's do it. Oh, who do we have here? The boost gauge raised. How's that for a change? Yes, you've already brought back so many safely. But shall we begin? So what shall we do? So I'm going to use everything to increase ring capacity. I collected a lot of those little Cocos, and they only barely raised my ring capacity. Now, the maximum number of rings that you can get is 999 rings. Yeah. That is a lot of Coco that we gotta turn in. Another thing. Your maximum speed. This is your maximum speed no matter what you do. So my advice is to max out the ring capacity as fast as you can. Because then you can take more hits and stuff. Because when you are at maximum ring capacity, that is the top speed that you will ever get. If you max out speed instead of ring capacity, you will always be at the speed instead. So, you can go whichever way you want. I prefer to up ring capacity, just because I feel like it helps me better in the long run, and sometimes I do want to go a little bit slower. There we go. I like having maximum rings. I feel like that it makes everything a little bit easier. Now, you saw I got a boost gauge increase. That is a different kind of upgrade than the stuff we normally get, because you can only get increased ring capacity and increased speed from Elder Coco, unless you pick up these little dudes. So see how he's on that platform up there? There doesn't look like there's a good way to get him. And there's really not. I see. Okay, didn't mean to come this way, but we are here now. Okay, say hello to the weird things. These things are not my favorite. Can anybody guess why? It's because it does that shit. Anytime these things show up in levels, I struggle. I don't know what it is, but seeing a button pop up, I feel like I have to press really fast. Me no likey. Oh, so that's how you get this dude. Well, okay, that was not the... That was the intended way of doing such a thing. But if I remember right, there is a way to do him without doing that. You just have to manipulate the momentum, and there's like a way. There's an area that you can ramp off of, and it lets you just kind of. I don't really remember. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, since that's the easiest way of doing it. Oh, I think I remember how I did it. I think it was by dropping my acceleration to 0. I could boost off this wall and hit it at an angle to where I can go backwards, and when you go backwards, you can start doing a trick thing, which I should probably unlock. Oh. Yeah, say hello to tricks. They're neat. They give you points really fast, and eventually you're going to max them out, and you're not going to need them anymore. Oh, quick side loop. Oh, I can't wait for that. And this is the stomp attack. It does a lot of damage, and it's better than just a normal stomp. Unlocking those skills are very important for things later. And that is a music note. Kingdom Valley from Sonic 06. One of my favorite tracks from one of the worst Sonic games to ever come out. There's always just so much stuff to do. Before you hop on the treadmill, just max out the ring count so you can go as fast as you can, so you get it done fast. Really easy stuff to remember. Now, I think we'll do one more thing before we are done for the day. I like to fight the wheel thing. Gotta cut the grass, my man. Alright, just to keep us from not ending on a grass cutting note, we're gonna go off in this direction and we're gonna end off on a high note. Parry. A really cool attack that I will only sometimes use. So if you side loop these guys, it'll sometimes knock them down. Well, I see no reason for that. So the ninja popped up a shield. How you're supposed to do that is it's supposed to knock you back after hitting the shield. But if you just kind of combo, jump, and then slam. Oh, I'm sorry, little Cocos. I forgot I could do that. If you jump and slam, it will sometimes go around the shield. Only sometimes. There are some shields that are omnidirectional, and the only way to get around it is through side loop. These early game enemies, not really. Yeah, these little dust bastards. Yeah, Psyloop's the only really good way of getting rid of it. But that is going to be it for this episode of Sonic Frontiers. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Hello, Royal Coco. You're in the way. I'm trying to do an outro here. Okay, we're doing this now. Later, guys.